Hello YouTube, this is Darkon633, and today I'm bringing you a review of the Generations Fall of Cybertron Skywarp. As of now, it has only been confirmed as a Takara exclusive. No news if Hasbro is going to release it in the States, but at this point, it's just safe to say that it's going to be a Takara exclusive. Anyways, for being the Takara version, obviously it's got a better paint job, much more shinier paint job, and more paint apps to begin with, which is a nice touch, especially since Skywarp is one of the fan favorite characters of the Seekers. Let's quickly look at the box before we go on with the figure itself. The box is in the standard deluxe packaging, with some obviously differences from the US release with all the Japanese on there. The 30th years of Transformers. And on the box, I should say at the back, I meant to say, we got some tech specs here. This is all in Japanese, so I don't know what exactly it says, though. And some other figures in the line in the Takara versions, which is nice because they actually put Voyagers on the box, which is actually not shown on the American release because they usually put Deluxe of Deluxes and so on. The figure itself is just a straight-on repaint, no retool or anything, of the Fall of Cybertron Starscream mold, which now I'll show you a size comparison and a look next to it. Okay, so obviously because they're the same mold, they're the same height. So it's nice that we got Skywarp finally for this line. We're also getting Thundercracker in the line, which is actually pretty cool. The only funny thing is that since US isn't releasing Skywarp, I guess it looks kind of strange that since I didn't get the Japanese release of Starscream, this is a kind of a duller paint job because it's the usual Hasbro type of paint job versus the Takara one here. So in a sense, I guess it will kind of stick out since I'm pretty much going to have a collection of Hasbro, Starscream, Hasbro, Thundercracker, and Takara Skywarp, but either way, I'm going to get all the Seekers, so it doesn't really bother me that much. Anyways, going on to the posability, his head is only can go left and right, and it can't go up and down. It's not on a ball joint, so that's all you get for the head. The arms have full 360 movement. However, the wings kind of get in the way, so you kind of need to push it around in order for it to fully transform. Move. His arms can go 360. It's got a double jointed elbow, which can go some pretty good dynamic poses. And his wrists are fully posable 360, but the gun kind of gets in the way as well. His legs on ball joints, so they allow movement, and the leg popped off. Sorry about that. It's got a single jointed knee that can go in 90 degrees, and his feet can pivot a little. He doesn't have any waist articulation, unfortunately, due to the transformation scheme, but it's not that bad. Also, I guess you can consider this an articulation point. His wings can kind of go back and forth, but it's not really a big deal, so I usually just leave that alone. His gun can come off, and then split into two guns if you wish. But when they're together, they go into this gear that allows you to move both at the same time. Let me see how we get to the gear exactly. They could just turn it around like this, so it allows both ones to move at the same time, which is a pretty nice touch. But you can also split them apart. You peg them on pretty much anywhere on this figure, since it's got several pegs all over the arms, the back wings, and sides, so weird. Anyways, you pretty much get the point there. The guns can pretty much go to the side. Now for into transformation, what you do is push in the feet here, pull these flaps up, turn the head around, just gonna push it down. So, you remove the entire waist piece here, push the head all the way down. These slide into these little holes here. Now what you do is put in the arms like this, make sure that this aligns with this on the other side, so it kind of just overlaps each other, like that. Turn the hands around so they're facing forward. You just push them down all the way, like that. These peg together here, so they just secure together like that. Now, finally, you just pull the entire leg joint up here, and you peg these into the holes right here on both sides. Then you just pull out the nose cone, and there you have Skywarp in his vehicle mode. I'll pan the camera so you can see it better. Zoom in. So yeah, there you have him in his vehicle mode. It looks really nice. The paint job does this really nice justice to the figure. Really happy how it turned out. And you can also put the guns on the wings like this. Just peg them in. And there you pretty much have him in vehicle mode with the guns. Like that. Doesn't have any real wheels underneath, so it just kind of slides across, so that's unfortunate. But it does look like a really nice jet mode. To quickly show off, I'm going to quickly transform Starscream to show you the comparisons between the two. Starscream. So yeah, it's a really nice figure. Happy that at least Takara decided to make it. It would have been better if Hasbro released it too, but can't really complain much since at least he was made. Quickly put on the guns for Starscream here. There you have the next to Starscream. So yeah, it's a really nice Seeker set. I'm happy that Hasbro decided to release, or is going to release, Thundercracker down on the line. So it's nice that we get the three Seekers from War for Cybertron, Fall for Cybertron, because they were pretty much the same molds anyway. Anyways, Skywarp is definitely worth the pickup. Unfortunately, because it's a Japanese release, sorry about that, it is going to be a little pricier than getting it from your normal store like Walmart, Targets, and all that. But this repaint is actually good enough to actually own the mold again, especially since how the paint is made so well on the Takara releases. So anyways, please kindly subscribe, check out Toka Anime News, Hirotaku, and the other channels down below, and I'll see you later too. Bye.